This is going to be the orders of magnitude worksheet guide. Now, let's actually focus on number one. It says there the length of a high school physics classroom is probably closest to what number? Now, we kind of talked about this in class. I kind of want you to think about, well, what is 1 meter stick equal to? Right? Think about the length of a meter stick. Now, let's start ruling out which options cannot be possible. 10 to the negative 2m, that's 1 centi. We know that on your reference table, 10 to the negative 2 is 1 centi. So we know that it's going to be 1 centimeter. In a classroom is 1 centimeter long? Probably not. 10 to the negative 1 meters? That's 1 decimeter. 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeters. Probably also not 10 centimeters. 10 to the 1 meters? Could be possible. It could be 10 meters long. 10 to the 4 meters? That's a bit of a stretch. That's 10,000 meters long. So which answer makes the best possible sense? Which is happens to be C. Number two, the thickness of a dollar bill is closest to what? To kind of give you a reference to how much a centimeter is, I would say the diameter of a penny would be around 1 centimeter. So 10 to the negative 2, that would be the diameter of a penny. So we're looking at B, C, and D. We know that C and D are higher values than B. And if we know that, well, 10 to the negative 2 is the diameter of a penny, well, we probably know that the thickness of a dollar bill is much smaller than that. So it's going to be A, okay? So because all the other values are much higher. Number three, which is the most likely mass of a high school student? Well, we can kind of equate 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram is around 2.2 pounds. We're gonna have that equivalence right there. All right, all right, all right. Now, if you just kind of convert it into pounds, you'll realize that most of those options are false, or rather not false. Most of you, I would assume all of you do not weigh 2 pounds, which is A, which is what A is saying. Do not weigh 10 pounds, which is what B is saying. And most of you do not weigh 500 pounds, which is what D is saying. So I would say around 60 kilograms is a moderate answer. It's a good enough answer. The diameter of an automobile tire is closest to what? Again, we can rule out A. 10 to the negative 2 is 1 centimeter, the diameter of a penny, or around close to the diameter of a penny. 10 to the 0 meters, that's 1 meter, could be possible. 10 to the 1 meters, 10 meters? 10 to the 1 is 10 meters. We, I thought that that's the length of a high school classroom. So an automobile tire is probably not going to be that big. And D, 10 to the 2 is even higher. So it looks like B makes the most possible sense, is closest to the diameter of, or rather, is closest to 1 meter long. Number 5 says the diameter of a United States penny is closest to what? Again, I talked about it. Diameter, a penny is around 10 to the negative 2 meters, right? It is 10 to the negative 2. It is closest to 1 centimeter. 10 to the negative 1 is 10 centimeters. And that's around 10 pennies, I would say, give or take. And 10 to the negative 3, that's 1 millimeter. Too small. That is very small. Alright. And A is impossible because that's a meter. The height of a doorknob above the floor is closest to what? Again, the kilometer doesn't make sense. D doesn't make sense. C, most definitely not. A, we know that a centimeter is the diameter of a penny. And so our only choice left is B, 1 meter. The height of an average adult is approximately what? We know that it can't be A or C, cm or mm. We also know it can't be D, right? A kilometer, that's too much. That's 1,000 meter sticks. So we would say the height of an average adult is approximately 1.75 meters. Which measurement is closest to 1 times 10 to the negative 2 meters, right? And we can kind of think of it as close to a penny. Well, we know A is impossible. You know an atom is much, much smaller than that. C is pretty much impossible too. D, we already established that a human is approximately 1 to 2 meters. So B looks like the most possible, most likely answer, because again, we know that 10 to the negative 2 meters, that's 1 centimeter. And we know 1 centimeter is approximately the diameter of a penny. 9. The mass of a paperclip is approximately what? Well, I'm gonna let you know right now. 1,000 kilograms is how much is about around the mass of a car. So would A, which is higher than 10 to the 3, be the mass of a paperclip? Probably not. B is 1,000 kilograms. Probably not. And so you're left with C and D. This is kind of where it gets confusing because you don't really have a baseline for this. I would say that C, 1 times 10 to the negative 3 kg, that's the mass of your paperclip, okay? So think of it like that. 10 to the negative 3 kg is the mass of the paperclip. No, I am wrong. I am wrong. I am wrong. Yeah, I am wrong. 10 to the negative 3 kg would be 1. Actually, no, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. I'm sorry about that. 10 to the negative 3 kg would be 1 gram. So the mass of a paperclip is 1 gram, or approximately. What is the approximate mass of an automobile? I told you is 1,000 kilograms. Which of these options most approximately represents that number? Is C. Alright, these are things you're just gonna have to know. Alright, and that concludes the video.